I'm about to lose the battle and cross the line. I'm about to make another mistake, and even though I try to stay away, everything around me keeps dragging me in. I can't help thinking to myself, what if my time would end today, today, today? Can I guarantee that I will get another chance before it's too late, too late, too late? Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent, repent. Am I out of my mind? What did I do? Oh, I feel so bad. And every time I try to start all over again, my shame comes back to haunt me. I'm trying hard to walk away, but temptation is surrounding me, surrounding me. I wish that I could find the strength to change my life before it's too late, too late, too late. Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent, repent. I know, Allah, you're the most forgiving, and that you've promised to always be there when I call upon you. So now I'm standing here, ashamed of all the mistakes I've committed. Please don't turn me away, and hear my prayer when I ask you to forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent. Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent. Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent, repent.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
To stay away, everything around me keeps dragging me in. I can't help thinking to myself, what if my time would end today, today, today? Can I guarantee that I will get another chance before it's too late, too late, too late? Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me.
Hola, Assalamu alaikum. Hello to all the listeners out there. You're listening to Daily Limana, which host Naman Ahmed. Inshallah you're well, and inshallah you guys enjoy this week's episode. Daily with Namana is a weekly chat show that discusses a variety of topics. This is an inclusive podcast as well, and aim at all ages, all religion, is aim at everyone basically. in for everyone, and inshallah you guys enjoy. It comes every Sunday, and yeah, enjoy the episode. So this week I'll be continuing the series on the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's meaning, Quran and Hadith series. I'll be talking a bit, I'll be saying what I'm planning to do for Eid al-Adha, and also just a bit of what about slash tip. But I say tips, I mean like facts. Yeah, so like facts and a bit about it, if you know what I mean. So inshallah you guys enjoy it, and let's go on with the episode. So it's time for the 99 names of Allah subhanahu series of meanings, Quran and Hadith series. This week looking at Al-Rafa, which is number 23. So Al-Rafa means the exalter. Exalted, the elevator, the raiser. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Rafa, the one who lowered whoever we will and raise whoever we will. The one who choose we will be raised the ranks everywhere. From the letters F or an F, which is kind of stand for to raise something, to uplift, to take it up, to make high, to alter, to make honorable, make amendment, to bring a thing near. The name is conjured with al-Khafid, meaning the reducer. Just as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can lower, He has the power and the ability to raise. He honors certain individuals, like the Prophet, may peace be upon them, and they are venerated to this day. Others has disgrace by Abdul Lahab, the uncle of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So as a general rule of thumb, if the name includes the prefix alif lam, then it clearly indicates a belonging to as a name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In this case, you can see how the verse describes the attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the verse is, and that was our argument which we give Abdurrahim against his people. We raise by degrees those who will. Indeed, you, Lord, is wise and knowing. That's from the Quran, Surah 6, Ayah 83. The story of Ibn is yet another example of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose to either alter or debase. Iblis was created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as one of the highest ranking angels, but he refused to proceed to Adam. He said, I am better than him. You created me from fire and created him from clay. From the Quran, Surah 38, Ayah 76a. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lowered his rank. In Surah Ash-Shura, verse 94, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remind the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he had raised his status to comfort him. Keep in mind, this is early Makkah Surah, as at a time when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was relatively unknown with a few followers. And this which is and raise high for you your weapon. So Jazakallah for listening. Next week we'll be looking at Al-Mu'in, which is number 24, and you can hear more of this. Next week, inshallah. So now I'm gonna play you guys a nasheed called Eid Mubarak by Elias Maun. And yeah, inshallah you guys enjoy it. and after the break, I'll be discussing what it's about, and some facts about Eid al-Adha, and also about my plans. So yeah, Jazakallah for listening, and let's get on with the industry break.
Assalamu alaikum, kids. Unfortunately, Ilyas Mao couldn't make it today, so I'm gonna be your substitute, alright? You know what day it is tomorrow? It's Eid. E-I-D.
عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير Got a spring, got a bounce in my walk Got the sun shining on me I feel alive, I'm feeling free It's a very special day A lovely day to celebrate Throw your troubles all out the window It's a fantastic day You gotta ease your mind Body and your soul And unwind Wake up and feel the light Praise your Lord It's Eid time again Eid Mubarak كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير You know I've been waiting on this day for so long So I started writing this song Cause Eid's back and you know it And it doesn't matter if it rains If the sky's cloudy or gray What matters is that we're together on this special day Can't you see? Now is the time For the joy and jubilation And feeling alive Wake up and see the light And glorify your Lord It's Eid time again Eid Mubarak كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير Throw the blues out the door Put your best Eid face on Praise your Lord Celebrate All His blessings every day Eid Mubarak كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير عيد مبارك كل عام وأنتم بخير
Hola, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Daily Naman, which host Naman Ahmed. Inshallah, you guys enjoy Eid Mubarak by Lias Mao. Yeah, I think that's a new one, I believe, and it comes out recently, I think. But yeah, let's go on with the rest of the podcast episode. So I'm going to talk about a bit on Eid al-Adha, slash some facts, and yeah. So Eid al-Adha is a public holiday in Eid al-Adha is a public holiday in Muslim countries, also as it happened on it celebrated in the UK, a lot of other countries as well. So it's not just Muslim countries; it's like non-Muslim based countries as well. So this year, Eid al-Adha. So in 2022, Eid al-Adha will begin in the evening of 9th of July and ends in the evening of 13th of July. So the story behind Eid al-Adha, Eid al-Adha celebrated the times when Ibrahim Islam had a dream when he believed there was a messenger from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked him to sacrifice his son Ismail Islam as an act of obedience to God. The devil tempted Ibrahim Islam by saying he should disown Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and save his son. As Ibrahim Islam was about to kill his son, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stopped him and gave him a lamb to sacrifice instead. How is Eid celebrated? In some countries, Muslims sacrifice a sheep or goat. In Britain, however, the animal is killed at a slaughterer's house. The meat is shared equally between friends, family, and the poor. Eid is usually celebrated first when Muslims come together into mosque for prayer. They dress their best clothes and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the blessings they receive. It's a time where they visit family and friends. Muslims also give money to charity so the poor people can celebrate too. Hajj. Muslims celebrate Eid al-Adha on the last day of Hajj. The Hajj is a pilgrimage to Mecca in Saudi Arabia. It occurs every year and is the fifth pillar of Islam. And usually it happens. Usually you have to do it once in your life, at least once in your lifetime as well. All Muslims who are fit and able to travel should make a visit to Mecca at least once in their life, like I just mentioned. During the Hajj, the pilgrims perform acts of worship and renew their faith and sense of purpose in Islam. They stand before the Kaaba, the shrine building by Ibrahim Islam, and praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala together. The Kaaba. The Kaaba is the most important monument in Islam. Pilgrims walk around the Kaaba 7 times, and many of them try to touch the black stone, which is usually in the corner. So that's just a bit about Eid al-Adha, and I'm just going to do some facts as well. Number 1, legacy of Prophet Ibrahim Islam and Prophet Ismail Islam. Eid al-Adha is celebrated not only because of an event happened, but to realize how important sacrifices are. It gives a lesson to sacrifice your dearest thing in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if needed, as done by Father Prophet Ibrahim Islam, who are willing to sacrifice his own son Prophet Ismail Islam, who was dear to him. Eid al-Adha has many names. Eid al-Adha can be referred as the official name for this Eid. However, it's called out by many other names, including Eid-e-Bakr. In Arab-based countries, Bakr means buffalo because Bakr means buffalo in Arabic, and in Urdu, Hindu, and Bengali word Bakri means goat. Al-Adi Qurban means sacrifice or great Eid. Or some people say like big Eid, for example. That's what I used to refer it as. So Eid al-Fitr is small Eid. Eid al-Adha is like big Eid. Eid al-Adha is the end of Hajj. Eid is celebrated in the month of Dhul Hijjah, which is the last month of the Islamic calendar. There is no fixed time in Hajj and Eid. As Islamic calendar decide the position of the moon and not fixed like Christmas, for example, Easter. Hajj is among the 5 pillars of Islam is upgrading to be for all men and women if you're fit and well to do it. Eid al-Adha marks the end of the Islamic obliging Hajj. Eid al-Adha is more than one day. Both weeks can be celebrated 3 days in all Islamic calendars. The government of the Islamic State announced public holidays for 3 days or in some countries for 4 days. As per the Sharia, only 1 day is specific for Eid al-Fitr and 3 days for Eid al-Adha. Muslims can sacrifice their animals until the afternoon of Eid al-Adha, like the 3rd day. Why is it a command to sacrifice an animal? To sacrifice an animal on Eid al-Adha, often regarded as non-humans or cruel acts by many of the non-Muslims, because they didn't know the true meanings of slaughtering animals on that day. The wisdom behind sacrifice animals is to remind a person how to feel to sacrifice anything dear to them, and by doing so, they can be more selfless and polite towards others. Rule of distributing the meat. Islam is a religion that always persecutes equality, and at the day of Eid, it emphasizes on it more. The best. The meat of animal sacrifice is divided by 3 portions: 1 portion for themselves, 1 portion for relatives, neighbors, and friends, and the last one is for the hunger and the poor. Meal on Eid. The meals on Eid day defined by country to country, region to region. Like in South Asia, like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, biryani, gourmet, and barbecue are the most common meals. Countries like India and Malaysia, nasi dagan and sumur are famous dish eaten on Eid. Arab countries like variety of kebabs and meat on the table. Special prayer observed on Eid. On Eid, special prayer observed in which the supplication is made in Islam. Muslims and countries process the prayers as official call on the day. The day to celebrate has begun. Uddiya, Tusmiya, greetings after prayer. Udhiya is a word used to refer to the animal whose literally meaning is to sacrifice. Tusmiya is a supplication before slaughtering the animal. After the Eid prayer, Muslims in the mosque greet each other by hugging and saying Eid Mubarak. And the last fact is a different route to home. Not a frequent practice in all the Muslim countries, but in some countries, after Eid prayer, different route is taken to go back home. That one is taken to arrive at the mosque for prayer. So now, I'm going to play you guys the other nasheed for today, which is Eid Mubarak, sang by Eid Mubarak by Mahin Zain. This only just came out recently too, coincidentally. I hope you guys enjoy as always, and after the nasheed break then, because my voice is really going, I'll be just talking a little, just basically what I'm doing for Eid, basically. Enjoy the second nasheed for today, which is the last nasheed, by the way, before I write these. Wait, the last nasheed of this podcast episode. Yeah.
Wake, Waking up in the morning to takbiratul Eid. I put on my finest shoes and my finest Eid outfit. Calling up my loved ones, wishing them Eid Saeed. Jump in the car and head to the masjid to pray Salatul Eid. The day we've all been waiting for. A wave of joy has been sent from above. Celebrations around the world. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, yeah. 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 Meeting up with all of my family, having a bite to eat. And now it's time to celebrate, and kids can get all their gifts and sweets. Loving and caring and helping and sharing with everyone in need. EID is so lovely, don't you agree with me? The day we've all been waiting for. A wave of joy has been sent from above. Celebrations around the world. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, yeah. 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 This song goes out to everyone celebrating Eid around the world. I wish you from the bottom of my heart, Eid Mubarak. Salam to all my brothers, salam to all my sisters. Share the love, everybody. Share the love, we are one big family. Salam to all my brothers, salam to all my sisters. Share the love, everybody. Share the love with all of humanity. The day we've all been waiting for. A wave of joy has been sent from above. Celebrations around the world. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, yeah. 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 Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, yeah.
Hola, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Daily with Naman, which host Naman Ahmed. Inshallah, you guys enjoyed Eid Mubarak by Mahin Zain, and let's go on with the wrapping up with the episode. So my plans for Eid is usually for Eid I spend time with family and have food. So we'll probably go to my grandparents' house for probably like the afternoon, because in the mornings I get ready. I usually wake up at 9. Like get ready myself, have a shower and all that, and put my clothes on, and then usually by 9:10 sometimes, my older brothers and my dad, and my little brother's dads, they go to the mosque to pray, and once they went, I usually just, I say chill. I usually just put my clothes on. I don't really have my scarf on then. I just like chill, just basically see because I don't actually eat until at least midday sometimes. That's like literally I don't eat like for Eid I don't usually have anything until 11, sometimes 12 o'clock, because that's how busy we get, because we get my cousins comes as well for some time. And I usually get easy money. Like, yes, even though I'm 18, I still get easy money. I don't ask how. So I get easy from my mom, my dad, my grandparents, sometimes my cousin as well, if they're okay with it. But yeah, and then we just chill. We spend time with the family because usually for Eid, it's like one of the only times I get to spend properly with my family. Don't well, we do spend it like outside of Eid, but you know what I mean. And then just chill and just relax. Sometimes we might go other places like bowling and all that, but most of the time we just hang out in my grandparents' house. Just easier. So yeah, that's what I probably do. And then usually come home like in the evening time, I take my Eid clothes off, and then just have PJs on, and then just probably just have like usually have desserts. I say usually, but it depends if we got any in the house. So, and then I put all my Eid even I usually give well. The thing is, I give my purse and all that to my mum because she actually keeps it. Unlike my older brothers, they don't listen by the way to my podcast. But my older brothers, they like spend it. Like I think when I was younger, I gave I think £20 to my older brother, and he just spent it. Like not even joking. So I don't give any money to him. Like any money I get, he's not having it. End of. So they usually go to my savings account. But I do have to change as well, just to be on the bright side. No, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. Like we always get somehow we get photos. We always do family photos. I know it's not just me, but I know a lot of people always do like family photos and all that. And that's really the only time we get a proper family photo. So it is quite nice. And yeah, just basically just spending time with family, having food and all that, and have cake. We always have cake. I don't know why we always somehow get a cake on Eid. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing for Eid. Just spending time with family and all that. Yeah, just so glad for listening, as always. Inshallah, you guys enjoyed the Eid special podcast. Next week, I think I've got something. I think I've got a plan for next week, but I'm going to try and get back into making the posters for my podcast because I'm really lucky behind on that. Like when I first started, I always have a poster ready every week, but I think recently I've just been so busy because of my 2 work placements and all that. But one of them I finished now. Basically, the one I do for beauty, I finished that Wednesday. The Wednesday just passed. So yeah, so I do a volunteer placement now. I say a placement, it's more just a volunteer in general because I'm doing that as a placement in September. So because I'm doing level 3 health social care in September. So yeah, what can I say? So jazakallah for listening. Inshallah you guys enjoy it. Stay safe, stay awesome. Just want to say Eid Mubarak, but early/good Eid Mubarak to everyone. Hope you guys stay blessed and have a beautiful Eid if you celebrate on the 9th of July or the 10th of July, which is Saturday or Sunday. Until then, you can hear more of the podcast next week. It's on all platforms, YouTube, Spotify, our podcast, you know the drill. Stay safe, stay awesome, keep being you, keep being awesome. And yeah, keep on listening next week. Yeah. And always let me know what you think of it. Any suggestions or improvements, let me know. Until then, Allah Hafiz and peace out for now. Bye.
ah crossed the line. I'm about to make another mistake, and even though I try to stay away, everything around me keeps dragging me in. I can't help thinking to myself, what if my time would end today, today, today? Can I guarantee that I will get another chance before it's too late, too late, too late? Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent, repent. Am I out of my mind? What did I do? Oh, I feel so bad. And every time I try to start all over again, my shame comes back to haunt me. I'm trying hard to walk away, but temptation is surrounding me, surrounding me. I wish that I could find the strength to change my life before it's too late, too late, too late. Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent, repent. I know, Allah, you're the most forgiving, and that you've promised to always be there when I call upon you. So now I'm standing here, ashamed of all the mistakes I've committed. Please don't turn me away, and hear my prayer when I ask you to forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent. Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent. Forgive me. My heart is so full of regret. Forgive me. Now is the right time for me to repent, repent, repent.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Salam.
To stay away, everything around me keeps dragging me in. I can't help thinking to myself, what if my time would end today, today, today? Can I guarantee that I will get another chance before it's too late, too late, too late? Forgive me.